So Kacey Musgrove basically went on SNL, and then she did her performance naked with a guitar, right? Mm-hmm. And then The Cut released this article being like, if you're looking for a Halloween costume, if you're already panicking about what to wear for Halloween, singer Kacey Musgrove has some sage advice. Don't wear anything at all. Well, except for cowboy boots. Can't give away that you're already panicking. So can't give away the feet for free. So that's what they said. They don't want you to see the feet. But so for Halloween, they're saying, to this, big woman icon.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
It doesn't matter who she is.
The funny thing is, I read it and they go, she was doing ode to Jenny from Forrest Gump. And you're like, way more people know who Jenny is from Forrest Gump than fucking Kacey Musgrove.
Right, so why not just say that?
Why not say it's Jenny from Forrest Gump?
But the bottom line is...
And where was this fucking costume 20 years ago?
The Cut, for women empowerment reasons, is telling girls, here's an idea, go naked for Halloween.
Yeah.
So they're saying...
I would love to be the editor. The girl she goes, here's the article I'm going to publish. She goes, I'm going to recommend that this year's Halloween costume for women is go naked. And like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. What do you mean? And they go, we're going to recommend they go naked.
We want that, see that on college campus. And, this is a part of our efforts for feminism.
Yeah, like this sounds like more like a tweet. Do you not have any other article ideas?
I think they got their idea from Necro. When I die, bury me between a pair of tits. You remember that one?
And what? So would you just have to sit down the whole time?
Yeah.
Were you on an electric scooter? Where you're just like...
No, you're out there. You're putting it out there. Your tits are out at the bar. This is the recommendation.
And you're carrying around an acoustic guitar. So it's like a pretty expensive costume.
I'd say that's optional at this point.
It's a pretty expensive costume. It's like all the really so it's like cowboy boots, cowboy hat, acoustic guitar. That's like a $500 costume.
And this is a recommendation, non-ironically, to recreate Kacey Musgrove's performances. All you need is cowboy boots, a guitar, which is optional. And they said the attitude of a scorned lover, maybe some SPF if you're going to be out in the sun. So that's the recommendation.
Yeah. I love how they go, it's optional for the guitar.
Well, basically, girls at Halloween have always sort of been like, let me do a slutty character of any, obviously, right?
Right.
So it's like, why not cut to the chase?
Just be naked.
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Why don't you say, I'll go as Eve?
Yo, hairy clits. Them skits, that shit. Oh, fuck, what was it? Do you not remember Necro?
No.
So Necro was this rapper that he was kind of like, he had all these songs about... like pretty funny songs like Dead Body Disposal, Tell Me What to Do After Your Foes Are Killed, and then he would go right all through how to dispose of a body with really funny stuff, and he'd be like, put the bag in the trash bag, and he's like, and even a nosy bitch wouldn't and open it up and make no sense. He has like all these,
okay.
But then he did this album called The Sexorcist, and all of his raps were about being like orgies and stuff like that, right? With the lines that me and my buddies used to always say, we go, hairy clits. That shit's some scary shit. When I die, bury me between a pair of tits. That's probably one of the best rap lyrics ever written. Anytime you like hook up with a girl that was like hair, you come back, you just like, the boys knew, you go, let me just say this. Them shit's some scary shit. How, was ashamed? All I can say is when I die, bury me between a pair of tits. Them shit's some scary shit. When I die, bury me between a pair of tits.
White guy? He might have to be a white guy.
Yeah, he was a white guy.
Only a white guy would talk about just murdering and actual proper body disposal.
Yeah, well, it was kind of like that song that was like the rules of being a drug dealer or whatever.
Yeah,
remember that one?
Biggie? Like the 10 crack commandments?
It was like that a little bit, but he would do songs like that was very like in detail, but it was always really funny. But the Sexorcist era of Necro is so funny. It was like 9 out of 10 lines are about his dick being too big. And then,
did he wear makeup? Like, did he had a costume?
No. He was like, looked like Fat Joe, sort of.
Oh, okay. I was picturing
Fat Joe sort of situation. And he would do videos, like he was one of the original guys to do the videos where it wouldn't be released on YouTube and the girls would actually be naked and all that sort of stuff. Oh. So finally, this is caught up.
Nice.
And girls,
by the way, this is I just can't get over how chick of a idea this is. To say, like, for Halloween, spend all this money, be naked.
Yeah.
Here's the guy version of this article. It goes, hey, here's a hot Halloween tip.
Dick out.
No, it's fucking buy a tracksuit. You're one of the guys from Squid Game. $12.
You're just saying it's crappy.
No, it's a better costume.
Yeah, no, that's your point.
And it's not spending you're not breaking the bank, and you're not walking around naked like a psycho.
See. Danny wouldn't be disagreeing with the China censors because I'm all for the naked costume.
Yeah, until there's a fucking bunch of gross chicks, and then you're like, can we get them a fucking tarp?
No fat chicks, no gay shit. Keep them cold, Danny. I don't know if you've been listening.
Well, I imagine
rules.
the cut doesn't abide by the no fat chicks, no gay shit, keep them cold.
That's the thing, though. They're accidentally for the boys.
Accidentally for the boys.
So in Canada, one of my favorite, a big joke was staying to any girl. So people in America might not know this, but there was a celebrity singer. Her name was Rita McNeil. He's already making Danny chuckle because he knows.
She was like really the butt of jokes in my childhood.
She was this really fat singer, and she was the butt of all jokes. Rita McNeil, everyone used to say, eat a big meal.
Oh, yeah.
It went on and on and on, right? Remember we used to know there was an old comic that was like a fucking old like road dog from Canada. I remember the first comedy show I ever went to. He goes, Canadian entertainers, we don't make that much money. We're lucky if we got 3 square meals a day. I don't know how Rita McNeil got so big. It was a hot topic, the Rita McNeil. So we used to always go to girls and be like, you're dressed up as Rita McNeil in a fairy suit? Rita McNeil dressed up like a princess. Got it. Yeah. You always accuse them of their costume being Rita McNeil dressed up in the costume. Another thing, this is my boy Dan from university. We used to always go, the way to get a free meal is you walk up to any girl while she's eating at a restaurant and you go, eating for 2 tonight, are we? And then she cries, and then you eat the rest of her meal.
Plus, it tastes a little better because she seasoned it with her sadness.
She seasoned it with her sadness. So you always accuse girls of eating for 2, and then when they go, and then you finish their meal for them.
Yeah, that's good little life hack.
They're getting a little less for the boys with their last comic. They say, bonus points if you shave your eyebrows, wear a wedding dress, and or run alongside a very fast horse. So this is another...
Back to Forrest Gump.
They're back to Forrest Gump.
Yeah, they're off fucking SNL.
Yeah, don't shave your eyebrows, though. Remember when that was like the hot style for girls?
No.
This was a big thing, especially where I came from. There were plenty of girls, they shave their eyebrows, and then they draw on
the draw. I thought you were saying shaving.
Which is just
shaving
so
and not,
insane.
Yeah, that's one of
It's one of the worst styles
If
of all
I ever
time.
see you do that, I just assume you have a crippling methamphetamine addiction.
But it was... I would say there would be 10% of girls in my high school were doing that shit. It was a hot style. Well, it's a little urban.
It was more like an old, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if you know this, but I got caught up in it and I started doing that with my pubes.
You drew them back on?
Yeah, I drew them back on curlier.
What color?
I drew a bigger bush. Well, obviously, fucking jet black.
Just to really.
Oh, I like to look like I like to look like an old man whose hair went gray and he dyes it just shoe polish.
Yeah. Just like where you go, that's a bad dye job.
So this is what they said. Should you prefer your Halloween costumes to have a more clothes and communism? So if you want a little more communism, they recommend doing Grimes reading the Communist Manifesto. So that's their Halloween costumes, is holding a Communist Manifesto or nude.
Totally naked. And the next article from Cut is going to be like, this Halloween had the worst amount of sexual assaults.
Yeah.
Wonder why that is.
The next thing is like, we sort of made a mistake there telling every girl to show up fucking tits out naked.
Totally naked in high alcohol environments. There'd be a lot of chicks who were getting the fucking honky tonk man treatment, though. That fucking guitar pulled away from them and just smashed over their backs.
Yeah.